Whew. Hello everybody, this is David here for Stardate 67.03. Excuse my voice, I've been sort of sick since Christmas Eve and I'm just now coming out of it the last day or so. So yeah, you guys are in for a bit of a treat today. Bert's question for me was to come up with a New Year's party of sorts, involving various anime and manga characters that are my favorites. Now, I included a couple of people that aren't so much my favorites so much as they just had to be there. But yeah, just as a disclaimer, this is for fun. I'm not being serious about this, and please don't take offense if you don't see one of the characters I mentioned doing what I have said. So, yeah, I did write a script for it last night, because it's a little lengthy, excuse me, but I will be reading a little bit off the screen and ad-libbing as I see fit, because if any writers know, you'll write one thing, you'll look at it and change it up somehow. So yeah, I'm going to jump right into it, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so picture this. It's a huge party. Tons of people are there. Some are important, some are, well, not so important. That's not important though. Anyways, it's a pretty big party, so because of the guest list, you've got a lot of, how should I put this, people who like their alcohol. That's one way to put it. So of course there's some drinking involved. There's some people here, by the way, who are not, legal drinking age, so please excuse that. I tried my best to, not, go too overboard. So yeah, one of these tables, it's a pretty big table. Think like a Knights of the Round Table like that, except none of them are anywhere near, being like, quality, really. Well, one of them might. Well, doesn't matter. Anyways, you got people like Hercule from Dragon Ball Z. Not GT, I mean when he was younger in Dragon Ball Z. Think the Cell Saga version of him. You know, when he was really cocky and he thought he could beat up anyone. We had Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. And we had Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho, all sitting together. And then, for whatever reason, they had the King of All Cosmos from the Katamari universe there too. No one really understood why, considering he's a video game character, but they figured, hey, he's the King of All Cosmos, he can come if he wants. So yeah, they're all drinking, and it's getting pretty wild, and Kuwabara and Hercule are starting to get into it a little bit, because they're sort of drunk, and they're just going like, oh, I can beat you up. No, I can beat you up. And it's just going back and forth, and then Edward decides to chime in, since for whatever reason, he's drinking a little too, and he's like, well, I could beat both of you guys, so stop arguing. And then Hercule makes the mistake of going, shorty, I could beat you up too. And that's just when everything just goes crazy. Edward starts yelling at him, it's all getting crazy. But it all stops pretty quickly, though, as the King of All Cosmos, being who he is, breaks it up, because out of the corner of his eye he could see a certain butler sneaking up, who happens to be the bouncer who's getting ready to throw them out. You might recognize him. He's Sebastian from Black Butler. That'd be a pretty scary bouncer, huh? So yeah, they're starting to calm down a little bit after, excuse me, I am getting over being sick, so yeah, they're all calming down a little bit after that. And basically, they're not the only people, aren't just getting drunk there. There is a table of some semi-decent people there who are, see what I mean, like, this is just fun. I'm not, excuse me, this isn't serious, so when I say something like not as important or whatever, take it with a grain of salt, please. So yeah, there's another table. You've got people like Ovan from Dot Hack Roots, who happens to be one of my favorite characters ever in any series. Who else did I have? Himura Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin, CL Phantomai from Black Butler, and Death the Kid from Soul Eater. That's a pretty interesting table combination, huh? And yeah, they're all just talking, blah blah blah. It's sort of awkward though, so Kenshin decides to break the silence with an observation about who's all there. He tries to make jokes, but a lot of times it doesn't necessarily work out right. That it doesn't. But regardless, it seems to have done the trick because they're now talking pretty comfortably. But they're starting distracted because they're looking over and they're seeing Hercules at it again, but he's not trying to fight now. No, he's making the mistake of hitting on some of the female characters who are there. And who was there? People like Winry Rockbell from Full Metal Alchemist, and Haruhei Suzumiya from Melancholy of Haruhei Suzumiya, which was a huge mistake on his part. Because before he can say, I screwed up, he's already knocked out. No one knows who hit him. Because everyone's laughing because they can't tell who hit who first, but it's obvious they both hit him at some point. When he's knocked out, everyone's laughing. It's a good time. But you've got another table too that I thought would be interesting to showcase. You've got just for breadth, you've got a Gundam related table, and you've got people like Hiroyu Setsuna Sei. I can't pronounce his name. I tried to look it up, didn't work out for me. And Kira Yamada. They're having a good time talking together about the different fights and moments, and just very, very memorable things from their own Gundam series that they had. And that's all going pretty fun. And then towards the end of the night, though, just everyone's getting together. They're all sitting together, all having fun now. All the social barriers knocked out, pretty much. Well, except for one person. One person got left out. Hercule. Anyways, they're all sitting together and conversing with each other, and they went on until the moon was gone, sun was rose, and then everyone had left. And pretty much it was nearing the afternoon the next day, and they left towards the new year. And yeah, I refrained from going much further than that because I figured I'd leave plenty of opportunity for people to throw their own twists on it too, like, well, you said there was a lot of people there, so how about this character being there? Well, this one. And that's totally okay. In fact, that's really awesome too. Because I was having a hard time thinking of good matches to put in there so much. Mostly because I was thinking of this at like midnight last night. And on top of that, I really didn't want to put anything in concrete or do anything too fan-fictional. Like, there's a lot of fanfics out there if you want to look at them. Not by me personally, but if you can think of it, it's probably been done in fanfic at some point. Excuse me. So yeah, I hope you guys had as much fun listening as I did making this and writing it. I just had a lot of fun with it. Definitely one of the some of the most fun I've had recording a vlog in a long time. So yeah, my question for Kaio-chan is, if she wants, she can carry over the question from Brett and do it, because I can tell that she wants to do it too. And she was saying on the comments of the latest video that she's planning to do it anyway, so if you want to do it on here, you can. If not, yeah, I can't think of anything. So if you don't want to answer that, I'll leave it as a free day. You can answer whatever question you can think of. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.